So this video is on how to test to see if there is a leak or a stuck valve or just any type of water moving through the sprinkler system. Now keep in mind, this test is only going to work if the system is running off of the city water. If this is operating off a well, then this method is not going to work, but majority of the time it is going to be working off a city. So this is what you do. You go to your water meter. The water meter, in its name, it is a meter. It gives you a reading, so it shows you if water is going through it. So this is just an easy way where you can check. So open this guy up and you're going to have a long number. If the screen is blank, just tap around on the screen, keep tapping this little circle here, and eventually the numbers will appear. You've got two numbers. You've got a long number. This is the total water the water meter's used. Put your finger over this little circle and then remove it. And now you have a shorter number. This is your water rate. It says 0.00 gallons per minute, which means that we are currently not using water, which means that the sprinkler system does not have a leak. If you have a stuck valve or if you've got water moving in any way, it will show a reading here. So whenever you have finished rebuilding a valve or you've done any work on a system, it is always important before you leave, check the water meter, check the water rate. If the water rate is showing a number, turn the isolation valve off for the sprinkler system or one of the check valves on the backflow prevention device. That way you're isolating the sprinkler system. If the water drops to zero, you know that the issue is coming from the sprinkler system. If the water remains high or it remains at a number larger than zero, then you know that the issue is coming from the house and not from the sprinkler system. So always do your work, always double check. And that's it. It's really simple. Just double check the water meter, check the water rate. If it says 0.00, you know that you don't have an issue with the sprinkler system. If you have a sprinkler head that is just trickling with water and the water rate is saying 0.00, then that is just the low head. So that is just water pressure. So at the end, when the valve has closed, the water inside the lateral line has got to go somewhere. So it goes to the lowest head or it goes to the easiest head, i.e. water takes the path of least resistance, so it goes to that head. If you want to stop water coming out of that head, there are things called check valve heads. You can get them from Ewing. They have like a little check valve in them, so it means that water will only come out of them when they're actually pressured up, i.e. when the valve is open, which means that they're not going to leak water when the zone is turned off. But that's what this video is. Check your water meter, check your water rate, and if you've still got water coming out of a head, even when the water rate is at zero, swap it out for a check valve head.